Hey guys, just wanted to send you guys a shout out and let you know what's going on at Crash for the beginning of the new year. I was out driving around, running some errands, spending some Christmas money, and I thought that I would share a little bit about what's coming down the pike for us at Crash. Last Sunday, December 28th, I spoke about prayer and fasting, and I challenged the Crash community to make January and February a time of prayer and fasting. When it comes to prayer, I tried to give you guys some practical steps of what it might look like. The first thing is pick it one time every day. It doesn't have to be, in the morning, it could be in the afternoon, at lunch, at dinner, but pick one time every day that you're going to spend a concerted amount of time in prayer. During that time, I want you to pray for two things. One, pick a person in your life that is a coworker, a friend, a family member, somebody that you spend time with on a regular basis that doesn't know Christ, that isn't connected to Him, that hasn't experienced the life transformation of becoming a Christ follower. Pray for them. Also, pick an area or a burden or a passion in your life where you are desiring to sense a clearer picture of God's will, God's direction, a clearer picture of how you can honor God in that area. So a person and a passion, and use that time every day to pray for that. When it comes to fasting, I'd encourage you to pick one meal a week. I suggested lunch, or if you're more ambitious, from lunch to lunch. So you would eat breakfast on day one and then skip lunch and dinner on day one, and then breakfast on day two, and then you would eat lunch on day two. So you'd skip 3 meals. And during the time that you're fasting, I'd encourage you to use that time to pursue cultivating some prayer and scripture reading. And in that time, I think it'd be great to align your prayer time with that as well. Also, I'd encourage you to think about how you could use the money that you're saving from not spending money on food to support the work of the kingdom. That could be $10, $30. I'm not sure how much you spend on meals normally, but I think it'd be great for you to take that money and devote it to something bigger than just eating food. During the months of January and February, we're going to spend the time together as a community, individually and together, seeking God's will. We'll begin a new series on Sunday, January 4th, this upcoming Sunday, called The Joshua Generation, A Path to Change. And we'll be in the books of Numbers, Deuteronomy, and Joshua, tracing the movement of the people of God, the people of Israel, and the transition that happens between Moses and Joshua. I think there's a lot in there for the people who are like us, who are in transition. For me, I'm in a place in my life right now where I'm wrestling with what's next, what's coming down ahead. How can I honor my God with my life? How can I align my life with God's purposes? How can I make my life the greatest opportunity for the kingdom to move through me? And so I'm praying and fasting through that, and I think that what we study in Joshua and Numbers and Deuteronomy will be a great way to align our prayer and fasting with a place in Scripture that speaks to us. So I'd encourage you to join us in January and February at Crash. Maybe if you've been away for a while, you can reconnect. Maybe if you've bounced in and out during the holidays. Maybe if you've never ever been a part of Crash, I'd encourage you to come in January and February and journey with us through these books of the Bible and this story, and see if we can find a place in there that aligns with our lives, that connects with our experience, that challenges us about what does it mean to love and think and serve like Jesus? What does it mean to align our life with God's purpose and see people connect to Christ through our lives? So I'm excited to journey with you through that. I'm excited to see you this Sunday on January 4th at 6 p.m. in the chapel. Hope you have a great and happy New Year. Take care.